What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 62 Beer Reviews. Today we're checking out another beer from Barrique Brewing and Blending out of Nashville, Tennessee. This is a West Coast Double IPA called Waveguide. Double dry hopped West Coast IPA comes in at 9.1%. Whew, almost triple IPA territory, featuring Motueka, Citra, and Nelson. Sign me up. This was canned on May 27th, so time of recording, we are just over 2 weeks old. It says Nelson. Heck yeah, I hope there's a lot of Nelson. They're going to come through, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it. Label art wise, it's their West Coast IPA label. I dig it. It's cool. Got the little hot vine thing going on. It's clean. I like the label. So, last West Coast IPA we reviewed from Barrique, I didn't really care for. I'm very curious to see how this one comes out. Hot bills there. I'm all about that. Check it out. Looks nice. It has got, which they do mention, I saw their post for this beer, unfiltered. So I can still see my finger through it. It's pretty clear. A half finger of kind of like soap sudsy, bone white colored head. Nice carbonation in the glass. There's even a few floaties in there. Yeah, looks really nice. Check out the aroma. Ooh, okay. Super New Zealand heavy, which makes sense. It has got this just vinous, earthy tomato vine, but also like sweet tropical fruits. There's a little bit of malt character here too, just a little bit of like sourdough bread. Yeah, it's jumping out of the glass. Nice aroma. A little citrusy too, but yeah, definitely just a good mix of sweet tropical fruit and just this like vinous, soily tomato vine. A little white grape too, for sure. A little cotton candy grape, maybe. That little higher ABV, make it a little sweeter. It smells nice. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Mm. Okay, this is better. That's good. That's good. The last beer we had from them just had a little bit of this like diacetyl character. I really didn't care for. I don't know if that's something they were going for. Something I picked up. Maybe you guys taste something different. I don't know. This does not have that though. It is super hop saturated. Not quite like in your face, but it definitely has this like dank quality to it. But I think the sweet tropical fruits kind of round it out. Nice carbonation. Super drinkable for 9.1%. This is dangerous. Not really any booze at all. And just this solid, like, hoppy. It's not necessarily like a citrus peel bitterness. It's just like hoppiness on the finish. Just kind of hangs around. It's really nice. This is really good. I'm very, very excited this tastes well because I'm a huge fan of Brewery, one of my favorite breweries, and West Coast IPA is one of my favorite styles. So if they can nail West Coast IPA, I mean, just about everything else I've had from them has been bonkers, just amazing. Yeah, this is one I'm gonna have to sip a little slower. Try to at least. Might be a little hard. It's nice. It's not like quite super new school, like fruity. There is some like malt character going on. Just a little bit though. There's not. It's not like heavily caramel malt or anything like that. Definitely leans more new school, but there are some malty, bready elements to this beer that kind of make it feel like a mix of old school and new school West Coast IPA. I dig it. I dig it a lot. So, oh, delicious stuff. Yeah, that white grape is kind of coming through a little bit more. Surprised I don't get as much like lemon lime character. Maybe a little bit, but between Motueka and Citra, I was expecting a little more citrusy. This is definitely leans more dank, vinous, white grape, and that just sweet tropical fruit, like a mixture of like ripe, nearing overripe pineapple with some like papaya, maybe even a little like kiwi. Yeah, yeah, it's good stuff. I only picked up one can. I might have to go back and pick up more. I only picked up one because the last time I didn't know what to think about it, but this is really good stuff. So highly, highly recommend everything from Barrique. I mean, their hazies are awesome. They don't brew them too often, but when they do, they're very, very good. They're I want to say this is like the fifth or sixth batch West Coast IPA they've brewed this year, maybe a little under that, three or four. Super solid stuff. They're lagers, stouts. We do have one barrel aged stout in the fridge hanging out. We will review at some point. Very excited about that. Listen, I highly recommend Barrique, everything they do. I know they're getting some distro out there, even overseas. So keep an eye out wherever you guys are. Hope y'all can taste some Barrique because I highly, highly recommend it. Just one of my favorite breweries. So let me know if you guys have had anything from Barrique. If you've had their West Coast IPAs, what do you think? Yeah, anything and everything down in the comment section. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Cheers.